और 2022 के अंदर जो बची हुई है 25 गीगावाट रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी की, आज सरकार टेंडरिंग प्रोसेस में है। कुछ प्रोजेक्ट्स प्रोग्रेस में है। तो माननीय प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र भाई मोदी जी का लक्ष्य 175 गीगावाट 2022 तक का भारत पूरा कर पाएगी। केवल भारत को विश्वास नहीं, तो विश्व स्तर सभी देशवासियों को भी विश्वास हो गया है। और माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी विशेष करके पर्यावरण का बहुत ही चिंता भी करते हैं और लक्ष्य भी रखते हैं। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी 2015 के अंदर विश्व को भारत डीकार्बनाइजेशन के लिए प्रतिबद्ध है और हमें उस दिशा में भारत कार्य प्रवृत्त रहेगी। तो वही दिशा के अंदर वही कमिटमेंट के साथ में माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी केवल एक स्लोगन के रूप में भारत डीकार्बनाइजेशन का टारगेट रखेगा, ऐसा नहीं कहा था।
And we will be converting that into green methanol. This will also pave way for something which we call it circular economy. We all know from our high school days that there is a cycle, whether it is water cycle, whether it is carbon cycle, we all have. So now the time has come that through the technology breakthrough we will have to achieve this at an affordable prices. So I'm sure that there will be many more experts which will be discussing and just giving respect to the hydrogen is a really pure chemical which is, even if when it is utilized, it only gives water. So this is going to play a major role in our opinion. What considered view, what we are having in NTPC is that hydrogen is going to play a much bigger role than what we are envisaging. And what I just mentioned, about a decade back we were talking about solar. I think next decade, if you are just assembling in 2031, I think we will be like what we are saying about solar PV or so. So I'm just repeating this at the cost of time, but I think this is important. So how to really go for the green hydrogen? I think this is where the first question comes. And for that, mainly it is going to be the electrolysis process. And that electrolysis process, whether there are, what is the kind of different technologies, what has to be talked about. As of today, I think when we are going for the electrolysis, we are using around 50 to 55 units of electricity to produce 1 kg of hydrogen. We discussed and worldwide with all the experts, and people have started coming back on the solid oxides also that it may come down to almost 44 units, and that is the potential. Now 1 kg of hydrogen is almost 33,000 kilocalories, which turn out to be approximately 38, 39 kind of units of electricity. So if it is going to be 44 units, then it's quite a good efficiency. And again for the fuel cell, which is the related subject, if the round trip efficiency we can achieve, which can be almost around 50%, I think we will be going in a long way to provide a round the clock renewable energy sources as per our requirement. And in that direction, I think we all need to work. What we are doing in NTPC, we have taken a few projects. We are going to work in Ladakh, where we have started then some breakthrough into that. We are demonstrating one of our projects in our Simadri project, where we will be demonstrating the round the clock energy solutions based on the renewable energy through hydrogen. And more importantly, what as NTPC what we are doing is to work on the green methanol and green ammonia. When we are saying green methanol or green ammonia, it obviously it indicates that there is a need for the green hydrogen.